Chinese horoscope for the 12 signs of the Zodiac. Have you ever felt that events in your life repeat themselves as if following an invisible script? That luck comes at certain times and then disappears without explanation. The Chinese horoscope reveals the reason for these cycles. Each of us has our own guardian animal that controls our destiny, money, and love. 2026, the year of the fire horse, brings powerful energy of movement, risk, and great opportunities. But who will it bring greatness to? And who will it force to fight their own shadow? 12 signs, 12 paths, and each of them will receive their own challenge. Those born under the sign of the rat, ox, or dragon may feel fate pushing them towards decisions that will change their lives forever. And for the snake, horse, or goat, it will be a time of inner awakening, when one step can open the door to a completely different world. Stay with me until the end. I will reveal who will find wealth, who will find new love, and who will get a second chance from the universe. Subscribe now so you don't miss your prophecy, because the Chinese horoscope 2026 has the answers you've been looking for your whole life. Rat, the year of the fire horse, will change the fate of the rat, not gradually but abruptly, sharply, deeply, without warning. This will not be an ordinary period. It will be a restart of all life processes. Everything that seemed stable will begin to crack, and everything that once made no sense will suddenly take shape. In 2026, the rat will get a chance that comes once every 12 years, and it will depend on their determination whether they become rich or lose what they have accumulated over the years. The first months of the year will bring internal pressure, a feeling that the whole world is waiting for action. People of this sign will feel a strong desire for change, for expanding their influence, for renewing financial flows. Those who work with numbers, technology, or business will see how luck enters their lives through projects that seemed insignificant. Small ideas in January-March will bring a breakthrough in the middle of the year, but only for those who are not afraid to leave their comfort zone. 2026 will test the rat's character through money. The main rule is not to cling to the old. The horse's fire will destroy everything that slows down development. Old connections, debts, and partners sobbed to only suck up resources will go away. Instead, a new type of people will appear, fast, flexible, with digital thinking. It is with them that alliances must be formed. The rat will become not only an analyst, but also a strategist, someone who can see the future. And it is this ability that will allow them to bypass their competitors. In financial terms, the second half of the year will be explosive. After July, there will be a powerful cash flow. This is a time when any project, even the riskiest, can yield dozens of times more than expected, but only if you are fully focused. Rats have a tendency to scatter, which is dangerous in 2026. If you don't concentrate, the money will come and go immediately. If you focus your attention on one point, the result will be phenomenal. Spring will bring a test through people. Those who pretend to be allies may try to take advantage of your trust. Therefore, it is important to clearly divide your circle, who is a true partner and who is a burden. In April-May, you should avoid large loans, signing complex agreements, and any advances without guarantees. In summer, on the contrary, luck will come through an unexpected offer. Rats may receive a call or message that will change everything. The main thing is not to be afraid of the scale. In love, 2026 will bring a period of honesty. Relationships built on compromise will fall apart. But in return, something deeper will appear, a union of two people who understand each other's silence. Single representatives of this sign will meet someone outside their usual circle. This could be an acquaintance through work, travel, or social networks. Love will come not as romance, but as strength, a partner who motivates you to act, change, and grow. 2026 will make the rat a symbol of intelligent power. People of this sign will be in the spotlight. They will be sought out for advice, trust, and sometimes even protection. But along with this will come a shadow, envy, gossip, attempts to knock them off course. Therefore, the main lesson of the year is, do not explain your actions to anyone. Results speak louder than words. The rat will go through 3 major waves of change in 2026. The first is material. In February to April, there will be a revaluation of values, and there will be a chance to sell or exchange something old for a resource that will open up new horizons. The second is intellectual. In July to August, the need for knowledge will increase sharply. You can take training courses, seminars, and investment seminars, because each new skill will bring direct profit. The third is spiritual. In autumn, you will feel that money is no longer the main goal, but only a means to an end. It is then that you will understand what the whole journey was for. In August-September, the rat may become the center of a major event, signing an agreement, opening a business, receiving an inheritance, or launching an international project. The main thing is not to let fear stifle ambition. 2026 will require decisions on the edge of risk. And here, those born under the sign of the rat have an advantage. They are not impulsive, they calculate. Their mind is their best weapon. As for health, the year will bring fatigue. The fire of the horse will push you to keep moving, but energy is not infinite. You need to alternate work with rest, otherwise your nervous system will fail at the end of the summer. Sports, water, fresh air, and peaceful walks will help. The rat who knows how to stop controls the world. Those who run without pause lose everything. In autumn, there will come a moment when life will be divided into before and after. It could be a meeting with an influential person, a move, or a decision about a new stage in your career. Everything that begins in October-November will determine the next 10 years. Therefore, you need to act without panic, but with precision. If you have a goal, 2026 will give you the resources to achieve it. And even if you have to lose something familiar, the new will compensate for the loss tenfold. For those who are in business for themselves, the year will be a breakthrough. New technologies, artificial intelligence, automation, analytics, these are the tools through which the rat will open the financial gates. In August, there may be a sharp increase in income, and in December, a strengthening of reputation. The fire horse loves those who are quick and precise, and the rat, acting according to plan, will be the winner. In family matters, it is important not to argue. 2026 is not about petty quarrels, but about big changes. There may be moves, changes of residence, expansion of space. Some will get their own home, others will get a new circle of people who will become their family. This is a time when the word stability will turn into renewal. The great potential of the year lies in the ability to see the future through practice. The rat who keeps records, sets goals, and controls processes will achieve the result they have dreamed of for years. But those who act chaotically will miss their chance. 2026 does not forgive inaction. At the end of December, there will be a moment of calm, when everything is done and settled, and the rat sees how its world has become wider. Changes that seemed chaotic will turn out to be a blessing. 2026 will give it a new name, the winner amid chaos. This year, the rat will cease to be a shadow and become the center of events. People of this sign will learn to speak concisely, act quickly, and think globally. And that is why the fire horse will give them the ultimate reward in 2026, power over time. The rat will not just survive the fire of change, it will turn that fire into light that will lead it to the greatest wealth, power over itself. Ox 2026 will be a year of internal explosion for the ox. It will be as if long-suppressed energy bursts through years of silence, and the whole world will see the power that this sign has hidden behind its calm exterior. In the year of the fire horse, the ox will cease to be slow. It will become as hard as stone and as sharp as lightning. His patience will become a tool, and his endurance will become his main weapon. Everything that once held him back will begin to dissolve. And where others see chaos, the ox will see opportunity. The beginning of the year will force him to act quickly. January and February will be marked by rethinking. People of this sign will understand that everything they have done before only makes sense if it leads to independence. In 2026, the ox must give up dependence on employers, on debts, on emotional obligations. Freedom will become the top priority, and it is freedom that will open the way to wealth. The ox does not chase quick success, but this year the pace will accelerate on its own. Money that once came hard will suddenly flow in, but these flows must be maintained. The year of the horse will require discipline, no impulsive purchases, no questionable investments. Everything must be done according to plan. If the ox starts planning, it will become invincible. If it relies on chance, it will lose control. Spring will open a new chapter, a period of status renewal. In March and April, there will be a chance to rise to another level, a management position, a new job, your own business, or the opportunity to enter the international market. The main thing here is not to be afraid of the scale. The ox may feel that this is too much, but 2026 is made for big steps. Those who take them boldly will secure their place at the top for many years to come. This year will teach the ox one simple but harsh rule: all or nothing. There can be no half measures. If you have a goal, you must act. If you don't believe in something, you must close the door without regret. In 2026, fate will not allow you to stand in the middle, and that is what will bring results. Because when the ox focuses, it becomes a force that even time cannot stop. Summer will be decisive in financial terms. After June, a period of great productivity will begin. Any work will bring results, any risk will bring rewards. But there is a nuance. Everything must be done independently. Collaboration based on someone else's initiative will fall apart. The ox must be at the center of the process. His decisions, his system, his calculations, that is the formula for success. If he allows someone to interfere, success will disappear. July-August will open a financial portal. This period may bring unexpected income, deals, inheritance, bonuses, profitable sales, or even lottery winnings. But the main reward of the year is not money, but stability. The ox who learns to manage resources will gain confidence in tomorrow. This is what he has been striving for years. Autumn will test his maturity. In September-October, there will be a temptation to return to old methods, to past fears. But this is a trap. Those who keep moving will pass through a narrow corridor and emerge into a space of great opportunities. At this time, the ox can begin a new stage in life, buying real estate, starting their own company, opening a branch abroad. If they take action, the year will reward them. In relationships, 2026 will bring a turning point. For family-oriented oxen, this is a time of honesty. Anything that has no foundation will collapse. But what is real will grow stronger. Single oxen will meet someone with whom they will feel not just comfortable, but calm. This is not passion, but a union of two adults who understand the value of trust. It is this stability that will become the foundation for the future. In 2026, the ox will become a symbol of responsibility. People will turn to it for advice, help, and support. But this role has a downside: overload. Therefore, it is important not to take on too much. You have to learn to say no. The year of the horse gives energy, but only to those who do not waste their energy on trifles. This year, the strength of the ox will manifest itself not in quantity, but in quality. It will stop working hard and start working accurately. One accurate step will replace 100 attempts. One correct contact will replace a dozen empty connections. 2026 is the year of strategists. And the ox, like no one else, understands that victory comes through patience. At the end of the year, a well-deserved reward will come. It may be money, status, or recognition, but the main thing is the feeling that he is finally in control of his own life. The fire horse will force the ox to give up the superfluous, but in return will give him the strength to move forward without fear. For those in business, 2026 will be a breakthrough year. New technologies, agricultural projects, real estate, logistics, and manufacturing are areas in which the ox will become a leader. If he invests in modernization, the results will be tremendous. If he leaves everything as it is, his competitors will overtake him. For employees, it will be a time of advancement. Management will appreciate discipline and reliability. Those who do not overlook details will rise to a higher level. Promotions, bonuses, and offers to move to a large company are possible. For the ox, this is not just a chance, it is a transition to a different orbit. Health needs attention. Stress and fatigue can accumulate, especially in the second half of the year. Rest and control of your routine are needed. 2026 does not forgive overload. The best remedy will be a change of scenery, travel, a new hobby, or simply silence in nature. At the end of December, the ox will see that everything he has strived for has become a reality. Not instantly, not through luck, but through his own strength. The year of the horse will give him what he deserves: stability, authority, and peace. The ox does not run, he walks. And that is why he comes first, when others burn out in the fire of haste. 2026 will turn the ox into a symbol of endurance. His name will be associated with reliability, his word with value, and his work with profit. The world, which once did not notice his efforts, will recognize this year that the ox is the foundation, and those who stand by him have a future. Tiger 2026 will be the year when the world finally recognizes the tiger's strength. Not ostentatious or aggressive, but the strength that comes from within when fear recedes and instinct takes over. The fire horse will ignite a new fire in him. What others call risk will become second nature to the tiger. This year will open doors they have been afraid to knock on for years. Now is the time to act. January will begin with unrest. People of this sign will feel confined by their old frameworks. Work, habits, even their circle of acquaintances will cause fatigue. The tiger will want to break the system, and rightly so. 2026 is not for those who remain silent. This is a year when action is the best prayer. If in previous years the tiger gathered strength, now is the time to unleash it into the world. The first quarter of the year will bring situations that will require decisions on the edge of instinct. Some events will seem like accidents, but they are designed to test his speed. The tiger must act without thinking too long. Where others hesitate, he wins. Where others seek guarantees, he takes everything. This year will show that luck favors not the bold, but the precise. Spring will be a turning point. In March or April, an opportunity will arise that will change the trajectory of life. It could be a new job, a big deal, a move, or an acquaintance that will turn fate around. It doesn't matter what form it takes. The important thing is not to miss it. The fire horse acts decisively, and if the tiger catches the wave, it will carry him far. If he misses the moment, he will have to wait 12 years. Money in 2026 will come unexpectedly. Not through steady work, but through a breakthrough. This is a year when one step can bring profits that will outweigh years of effort. But you need to keep moving. A tiger that sits still turns luck into ashes. Therefore, the main rule of the year is to act constantly. Every day should be movement, learning, deals, initiatives, travel, contact. Everything that moves brings results. In love, the year will be wild. Feelings will explode with incredible force. Lonely tigers will find someone who understands their inner rhythm, without words, without conditions. It will not be a quiet romance. It will be a flame that burns even in the rain. For those already in a relationship, the year will be a test of authenticity. Where there is love, the bond will become even stronger. Where there is only habit, everything will fall apart. But the tiger is not afraid of loss. They know that emptiness is always filled with something better. The middle of the year will bring an explosion of energy. July, August will be a time when you need to hit the target. Do not get distracted or waste time. One big project, one goal, one leap forward. And that is when the main reward will be revealed, the financial stability that has been lacking for years. But not by chance, but through willpower. In August, deals that will change the scale of life are possible. Some will receive an offer they cannot refuse. The tiger does not tolerate control, and 2026 will support this. They will have the chance to work for themselves. This could be starting their own business, launching a brand, or moving away from the old system. For entrepreneurs, it is a time of expansion. For employees, a time of promotion. For artists, a time of recognition. But the main condition is not to ask for permission. This year, the world only listens to those who speak with confidence. Autumn will be a time of reckoning. September, October will show who is a true ally and who is just a shadow. Casual acquaintances will disappear, leaving only those who will go all the way. At this time, it is important to conserve energy. The tiger may feel tired, not physically, but mentally. The fire that burned inside will need to be rekindled. Therefore, you need to be able to stop, be alone, without noise, without fuss. It is in silence that new strength will be born. Finances will stabilize in October, December. Opportunities will arise for investment, business expansion, and the purchase of real estate or transport. Success will not fall from the sky, but every step taken will pay off. The tiger will realize that they have finally learned to manage money rather than chase after it. This year, the tiger will become an example for others. People will look to him as a symbol of strength and independence. Even those who previously doubted him will respect him. But with respect will come envy. You cannot tell everyone about your victories. Some plans should be kept secret until they are realized. Because 2026 loves the silence before the storm. Health needs attention. In the year of the fire horse, there will be an abundance of everything: energy, speed, ambition. But the body has its limits. The tiger should take care of its heart, nerves, and sleep. It is better to slow down for a day than to burn out for a week. Movement will help: sports, travel, physical activity. Anything that burns off excess energy keeps them in balance. The end of the year will be like an apotheosis. Tigers will see that all the chaos made sense. What was destroyed did not disappear in vain. It freed up space for something new. 2026 will give them the power to see further than others. His ideas will begin to work. His words will begin to influence. This is the year when he becomes not just a player, but a leader. The fire horse will make the tiger a symbol of the times. Where others run after profit, he creates systems. Where others talk about fear, he dictates terms. His year is a year of quick decisions, big bets, and brilliant results. The tiger will remember 2026 as the year when he ceased to be part of the game and became its rule. His word will carry weight. His actions will have consequences. His presence will be valuable. And most importantly, he will finally feel that he is living in the moment, not in anticipation. The tiger is not born for compromise. Its nature is movement, struggle, achievement. And 2026 will show that those who have the courage to act will gain more than those who wait. This year, fate is on its side. And so the tiger will emerge from 2026 not just as a winner, but as a legend, remembered as a symbol of the power of the fire horse. Rabbit. 2026 will be a year of great revelation for the rabbit. Everything that he has patiently built over the past few years will begin to bear fruit. The fire horse will bring him not chaos, but orderly movement, a path where every event has logic. The rabbit will enter a new cycle, not through struggle, but through understanding. His main advantage this year is not strength, but strategy. January will begin unexpectedly, quietly. Everyone around will be rushing about, searching for meaning, while the rabbit will feel as if everything has already been decided. His intuition will become sharper than ever. He will sense changes before others do. And that is why he will be able to avoid the mistakes that others will make. 2026 will reward those who act wisely. In the financial sphere, the first months of the year will bring stability, but no breakthrough. The breakthrough will come later, after April. During this period, the rabbit will have a chance to move to a new level of income, possibly through other activities, partnerships, or even a change of field. The main thing is not to cling to the past. Anything that no longer works should be left behind without regret. Spring will open the door to a sphere of influence. In March or April, someone will appear who will offer something more than just a deal. This could be a mentor, partner, patron, or investor. It is important to recognize this moment and not miss it. 2026 is a year for unification, not blind, but intelligent. Where others are afraid to trust, the rabbit will be able to build a system based on respect. The year will bring new dynamics to work. The rabbit will cease to be just an executor. Their ideas, logic, and analytical skills will begin to be appreciated. Management or partners will pay attention to their ability to predict consequences. In April-May, an offer may come that will take them to another level: a management position, business expansion, or a new platform for development. In the middle of the year, July and August, a period of active growth will begin. The rabbit will gain a sense of control over their life. Everything will become structured. Income will be stable, contacts will be reliable, and projects will be predictable. But most importantly, there will be a feeling that the world is beginning to respect his silence. Where others talk, the rabbit acts, and that is what will make him stand out. In 2026, they will learn to earn not through racing, but through precision. Less action, more results. This is a year of smart decisions, strategic steps, and careful observation. The fire horse gives energy, but not to everyone, only to those who direct it. And the rabbit is just like that. He does not burn himself in the fire, but uses it as warmth for growth. In love, the year will bring silence, but not emptiness. For those in relationships, it is a time of deeper understanding, less emotional swings, more trust. For those who are single, it is a chance to meet someone with whom you can communicate without words. This connection will not appear by chance. In 2026, the rabbit's heart will open only to those who have a similar depth. Not for games, but for a shared future. Autumn will be a time of recognition. In September-October, the rabbit will receive proof that their work is not in vain. This could be a promotion, a successful project, a victory in a competition, or even public recognition. Their name will begin to be spoken with respect. But it is important to remain modest. 2026 does not tolerate pride. Everything that is gained should serve development, not vanity. In terms of finances, another wave will open up in the autumn. It will come not from outside, but from within, through ideas that have finally matured. What he put off earlier can now be realized. This could be an author's project, an investment, or a new direction in work. If the rabbit sees the matter through to the end by December, success will be secured for years to come. Health in 2026 will be stable if the rabbit does not neglect rest. This year, the main enemy is nervous tension. You need to learn to relax, even if there is noise around you. Your body reacts to stress more accurately than you think. Therefore, calmness is not a luxury, but a strategy. Spiritually, this year will be a turning point. The rabbit will understand that strength lies not in struggle, but in choice. He will no longer waste energy trying to prove himself right. 2026 will teach him the art of inner victory. Where others win the battle, the rabbit wins the war, quietly, intelligently, without fuss. The end of the year will bring a sense of completion. In December, he will look back and see that everything has fallen into place. The people who needed to be let go are gone. The dreams that were waiting for their moment have come true. And most importantly, the fear is gone. Now, confidence has taken its place. 2026 will turn the rabbit into a master of balance. He will learn to control events not through pressure, but through rhythm. When necessary, to act. When necessary, to wait. This is the year when he will once again believe in the power of his silence. And thanks to this, he will get everything he wanted. In the year of the fire horse, the rabbit will show that it is not only loudness that creates victory. Sometimes one precise step is enough to change the direction of the world. 2026 will prove that true strength lies in calmness. And it is in this calmness that the rabbit will find its greatest wealth, power over time, space, and itself. Dragon 2026 will be the arena in which the dragon reclaims its throne. After years of restraint and accumulation of energy, it will rise again. Not with the fire of emotions, but with a clear force that needs no proof. In the year of the fire horse, his nature will find the perfect environment: speed, risk, victory. The dragon is made for great eras, and 2026 is just that. The beginning of the year will seem unusual. January and February will be marked by tense anticipation. It will be as if the sky has frozen before a storm. Everything will be ready, but not yet launched. And the dragon will sense this. Its intuition will begin to tell it that it must move without waiting for permission. Because this year, there will be no permissions, only action. Whoever raises their sword first will receive the trophy. In finance, a moment of awakening will come. 2026 will open doors for the dragon that have been locked for years. Everything that was once blocked will be unblocked. Delayed money, cancelled projects, halted plans. But this is not just a return of luck. It is a massive overhaul of the system. It will no longer work according to someone else's rules. His strategy will become the center of his own empire. March and April will bring a breakthrough in matters related to power, status, or influence. This could be a promotion, an offer to head a large department, or the creation of his own business. Everything that requires authority will be in his hands. And this is where the dragon's main strength will manifest itself: the ability to lead. People will listen not out of fear, but out of faith. In the middle of the year, summer, there will be a culmination of energy. June, July, and August will be months of triumph. At this time, any movement will yield results. Agreements will be signed, partners will appear, and competitors will retreat. But along with victories will come trials. The higher the dragon flies, the more people will want to bring it down. 2026 will teach it to filter its surroundings. Only those who are not afraid of the truth will remain close. In the financial sphere, the year promises record results, especially for those who think big: real estate, investments, international projects, technology, politics, science. The fire horse gives speed and the dragon gives vision. Together, this creates a formula for success. The only rule is not to waste time on trifles. 2026 does not forgive pettiness. If you act, do it to the fullest. There will be a profound transformation in love. The dragon will understand that power without warmth is empty. For singles, this is a year of meeting someone who will change their idea of intimacy. This is not passion, but a union of equals, those who do not drag each other down. For those in relationships, a moment of truth will come. Old grievances must be burned. Only then will space open up for true partnership. Spring and summer will bring determination, and autumn will bring understanding. In September, October, the dragon will feel that they are at the top. This is not necessarily fame, but a deep realization. They are in control of their life. All the efforts of past years will converge at one point. Their name will become synonymous with success. Their word will be authoritative. Their gaze will be a guide for others. But with recognition will come burden. 2026 will force him to understand that power is responsibility. He will no longer be able to act impulsively. Every decision will have consequences, and so it is important to maintain inner balance. Fire gives strength, but it can burn if not controlled. The dragon must learn to breathe fire carefully. Autumn will bring a test of sincerity. The people around you will reveal their true colors. Some will disappear, some will betray you, but this will clear the space. After October, only those who walk alongside you, not for profit, but for the idea, will remain, and they will become the foundation of the new circle of power. Health needs stability. In 2026, the dragon will often be on the move, traveling, meeting people, experiencing change, but they must take care of their nervous system. Excess energy can lead to overload. It is better to stop for a day than to lose a month. Their body is like an engine that cannot be left without cooling. December will be the culmination. The dragon will see how everything has fallen into place. What began as chaos will turn into strategy. 2026 will end with a victory that is not accidental but well-deserved. And this victory is not only external, it is internal power. He no longer has any doubts. His path is clear. His word is heavy. His will is firm. For those who run a business or a team, the year will be a period of expansion, new contracts, international projects, entry into new markets. For artists, it will be a time of recognition. For politicians, it will be a moment of breakthrough. Everything related to scale will bear fruit. Small things will not survive this year. The dragon must think only in big categories. The year 2026 will make it a symbol of transformation. What it starts will last for years. Its name will remain in the memory of those who witnessed its rise. Because this year will show that true strength lies not in loudness, but in the ability to create order out of chaos. The dragon in the year of the fire horse is not just a winner. He is the one who dictates a new era. His flight knows no bounds. His gaze is fearless. 2026 will be the year when he finally remembers who he is. Not a man among men, but a force of nature that moves time forward. Snake 2026 will be a year of precision for the snake. Not intuition, not luck, but precision on which everything will depend. The fire horse will bring a storm, but the snake is not afraid of storms. She does not go with the flow. She knows when to freeze and when to strike. And this year, it is this ability that will give her an advantage. In the chaos where others are rushing about, it will see structure. Where everyone else is acting impulsively, the snake will remain calm. And this will be its victory. The beginning of the year will be strange. It will seem like nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, energy is already buzzing. January and February will be a time of preparation. The snake will begin to observe people and events, analyzing every detail. And it is in these details that she will find the key to a major breakthrough. 2026 will reward her not for her loud actions, but for her ability to see the invisible. Financially, the year will be stable, but with the potential for rapid growth. The main thing is not to rush. The fire horse will make the world spin faster, but the snake should not run after everyone. It should only move when it sees an opportunity, and that opportunity will come in April. It may seem like a trifle, an offer, a contact, an idea, but it will become the basis for great success in the autumn. In March, April, the moment of choice will come. The snake will find itself between stability and risk. Those who choose stability will remain calm. But those who take risks will discover a new level of life. And 2026 is the perfect year for such decisions. The main thing is to act not emotionally, but calculatedly. The snake is not a player, it is a strategist. And in this game, only she will win. In work and career, this year will give her a chance to step out of the shadows. Her analytical skills, Observation skills and ability to understand people will be highly valued. People will begin to see her not just as a colleague, but as an advisor, someone who understands processes more deeply than others. In May or June, a promotion, new position, expansion of influence, or creation of her own direction is possible. The snake does not seek the light beetle will find her. In the middle of the year, summer, the main stage of change will begin. June, July, and August will bring powerful energy. Everything that was planned will start to move forward. This is a period when you need to be as attentive as possible. Every step will have consequences. For the snake, 2026 is like a game of chess. One mistake can be costly, but the right move brings absolute advantage. In finance, there may be two waves, the first in May, the second in August. Money will come through intelligence, not chance. The snake will profit where others see nothing. Its ability to spot opportunities will be a source of wealth. But the main thing is not to waste it. 2026 requires control over money. Any ill-advised purchases or risky investments can blur the result. In love, a time of purification will come. What has been hidden for years, will come to the surface. If there was falsehood in the relationship, it will dissolve. If there was depth, it will strengthen. For single snakes, the year will open up a chance to meet someone who matches their level of thinking. This will not be a casual acquaintance, but a union built on mutual respect. The snake is not looking for romance, but harmony, and 2026 will give them just that. Autumn will bring stability. In September and October, there will be a feeling that everything is under control. Where others will lose their heads, the snake will keep a cool head. This is a period when it will be able to strengthen its position, pay off old debts, legalize its affairs, register property, or stabilize its business. 2026 favors those who have everything in order, and the snake will do just that. But along with peace will come a challenge. The fire horse does not tolerate indifference. If the snake becomes too immersed in silence, its energy will begin to fade. Therefore, it is necessary to periodically challenge yourself. A new goal, new knowledge, a new strategy. This is where its strength lies, in moving when everyone else is standing still. Health in 2026 will be stable if you do not ignore the signals of your body. Stress can accumulate imperceptibly, especially in spring. Therefore, it is important to recover through solitude, nature, and silence. The snake draws energy not from noise, but from silence. At the end of the year, there will be a moment of enlightenment. In December, the snake will realize that 2026 was not just a year of opportunities, but a year of inner awakening. It will see how clearly it has built its life. Without shouting, without unnecessary words, only through precise decisions. And that is what will make it unshakable. For entrepreneurs, a year of consolidation. For analysts, a year of breakthroughs. For scientists, a year of discoveries. For artists, a year of realizing their style. Everything that requires precision, calm, and intelligence will be successful. 2026 will transform the snake into a symbol of control. She will not chase after loud events. She will lay the groundwork. And it is on this foundation that her future empire will emerge. In the year of the fire horse, the snake will show that victory is not a shout. It is the moment when everyone will understand that it has already won, silently. Its strength lies in observation, its weapon in understanding. And 2026 will be the time when it proves that true power does not need noise to be unbreakable. Horse 2026 belongs to the horse. It is its element, its rhythm, its arena. The fire horse comes not for peace, but for movement, and therefore people of this sign will become a symbol of energy, willpower, and change. This is a year when anything can happen, both rise and fall, and the difference between them will be determined by one thing: whether the horse controls its run. January will start with a bang. From the very first days of the year, events will arise that will require quick decisions. Where others hesitate, the horse acts, and that is what will give it an advantage. But this speed must not turn into chaos. The main task of the year is to maintain control of one's own pace. Those who learn to control themselves will control everything. Financially, the year will start off turbulently, but the potential is enormous. The first 3 months are a time of preparation. Ideas laid down in January-March will bear fruit in the summer. The fire horse does not give you anything ready-made. It gives you a chance. It all depends on how quickly the horse seizes the opportunity. March and April are a period of big decisions. This could be a change of job, starting a business, or moving into a new field. Fate will open the door, but it will not leave time for reflection. If you feel it, act. And that is when the main upswing of the year will begin. In May and June, energy will begin to pick up speed. Everything that has been planned will begin to move forward. These are the months when you need to take the initiative. The horse cannot wait for someone else to decide. This is its year, and therefore it must be the initiator. Those who sit on the sidelines will be left behind. Finances will rise sharply in the middle of the year, especially in June-August. Money will come through risk, action, and partnerships that seemed too bold. Success will come to those who are not afraid to invest. But this year does not tolerate adventures without a plan. You need to act thoughtfully, quickly, but accurately. A wave of great opportunities will begin in July. This is a period when the horse can become a leader. They will be noticed, trusted, and emulated. But with recognition comes responsibility. This year's fire can either light the way or burn everything. The horse must remember, power without control becomes a trap. Love in 2026 will become passion. For those who are single, it will be a meeting that will knock them off their feet. It will not be a calm feeling, it will be an explosion. But if the horse learns to maintain a balance between heart and mind, it will achieve a true union. For those in relationships, the year will require honesty. Where there is trust, there will be a new level of intimacy. Where there is fatigue, everything will burn out. In September, the second wave of energy will begin. After an active summer, it will be time for results. Everything that was sown earlier will bear fruit. This is a month of deals, big purchases, and career leaps. The horse will be able to get what has long been out of reach. But the main thing is not to stop. 2026 does not tolerate stagnation. Even when it seems that everything has been achieved, you need to move on. October-November is a period of stabilization. This is the time to check your finances, structure your business, or review your expenses. The year is fast, and without control, you can lose more than you earn. But if everything is systematized, profits will grow. The end of the year, December, will be a symbol of victory. The horse will look back and see the path it has traveled. Without regret, without loss, with the understanding that every risk made sense. It will be a feeling of strength that does not need to be proven. For those in business, the year will open the way to expansion. For artists, to recognition. For analysts, to accuracy. for anyone who has the courage to act, to a breakthrough. 2026 does not divide people into lucky ones and losers. It divides them into those who run and those who stand still. And the horse is born to run. Health in 2026 will require attention to pace. Excess energy can turn into exhaustion. It is important to keep up the rhythm, not only to work, but also to rest. Sleep, water, movement, 3 components without which this year will be dangerous. The horse has no enemies except itself. Its main challenge is not speed, but direction. If it runs where it needs to, the world will obey it. If not, everything will fall apart. Therefore, 2026 will teach us the main thing. Movement is not a goal, it is a tool. At the end of December, the horse will realize that this year has not just brought it success. It has shown who it is, without embellishment, without doubt. Strong, relentless, capable of creating its own future. Its energy has become the law of motion. 2026 will turn the horse into a legend. Its rhythm will set the pace for the world. And those who can walk alongside it will also become winners. Because this year belongs to those who are not afraid of fire. And the horse is just like that. It does not run away from the flames. It carries them inside, lighting its way. Goat 2026 will be a year of quiet revival for the goat. The world around her is buzzing, changing, burning, but she does not rush into chaos. She watches as the grass blooms again after the storm. Her strength this year lies in the calm that heals, in the stability that brings wealth. The fire horse will bring events that will reveal hidden talents, and from what seemed fragile, new power will be born. January and February will begin with purification. The goat will feel the need to let go of the past, old grudges, tired relationships, obligations that no longer make sense. And these are not losses, but liberation. Everything that remains after this internal review will become the foundation of her new life. In 2026, she will no longer settle for less than she deserves. The first quarter of the year will require focus. There will be many tasks at work, but they will bring real results. The goat will begin to notice that her stability attracts others. People will want the peace, balance, and confidence she offers. And this will become her main advantage. Where others rush about, she creates order. Spring will open the door to creativity. March and April will bring ideas that can change not only her life, but also the lives of those around her. It could be a new project, business, social initiative, or creative endeavor. The goat must trust her intuition. She will sense what people need and will be able to give it to them. It is in this ability to hear the world that her path to success lies. Financially, the year will be stable with gradual growth. There will be no sharp jumps, but a steady rise. After May, there may be an increase in income through cooperation or a new source of profit. Money will come not through risk, but through harmony. When the goat acts calmly and consistently, the world adjusts to her rhythm. In July and August, the main reward of the year will be revealed: confidence. The goat will realize that it no longer needs support. It is its own support. At this time, large purchases, starting your own business, or even moving to a place that will give you a new level of life are possible. Its decisions will be mature and accurate. In love, 2026 will bring peace and depth. For those in relationships, a period of unity will begin. Things that previously caused arguments will lose their significance. Small things will become important: a touch, a glance, shared silence. Single representatives of the sign will meet someone who understands them without words. This will not be passion at first sight, but a warmth that grows and does not fade. Autumn will bring stability and recognition. September-October is the time when the world will appreciate her work. This could be a promotion, financial reward, or gratitude from the people she has helped. The goat does not seek fame, but 2026 will give it to her naturally. Her kindness, patience, and honesty will become her capital. In finance, autumn will bring a second wind, possible income from unexpected sources, old debts, return on investments, bonuses, or gifts. But the main thing is a stable flow that will allow her not to worry about tomorrow. 2026 rewards those who do not chase after the instant. Health will remain strong if the goat is not too demanding of herself. Overwork is the main enemy of the year. She must learn to accept help without considering it a weakness. Rest, walks, nature, all this will boost her energy. She draws strength from the earth, and the closer she is to it, the easier everything will be. In a spiritual sense, 2026 will be a year of clarity. The goat will feel that she finally understands why she lives. She will see her values not as weakness, but as strength. Her ability to empathize will become a weapon, her kindness a currency, her faith a source of real influence. The end of the year, December, will be calm and balanced. No fuss, no unnecessary decisions. It is a time of reaping the rewards. The goat will see that everything it has put its energy into has grown, and that even small efforts made with love have brought great results. 2026 will turn the goat into a symbol of stability. Her wisdom will be needed, her presence will be healing. People will seek peace alongside her because she will radiate confidence in tomorrow. The goat does not seek power, but this year she will be the source of influence. Her gentleness will tame the fire around her, her patience will overcome haste, her faith will work wonders, and 2026 will leave behind one feeling: anything is possible if you follow your own path, without fuss, with an open heart. Monkey 2026 will be a big year for the monkey, in which it will finally find itself in its element. The fire horse will bring speed, unpredictability, and enormous opportunities, everything that the monkey loves and excels at. Its main advantage this year will be its quick wits. Where others get confused, it will find a way out. Where everyone else hesitates, it will already be at the finish line. January and February will begin as training. Events will require a response, but not yet full commitment. The monkey will feel that everything around it is moving faster than before, and in this movement, it will find its rhythm. She will begin to anticipate events, as if reading them in advance. This year, her intuition and logic will merge into one. Financially, the year will open doors in several directions at once. In March or April, an opportunity may arise that at first glance will seem like a joke, but it will turn out to be a source of great profit. The fire horse enhances everything related to creativity, marketing, technology, analytics, and media. Wherever an idea is needed, the monkey will be indispensable. At work, the year will be a competition, and the monkey will win because it knows that any competition is psychology. It does not use force. It wins through cunning. 2026 will allow it to show its best qualities: quick thinking, flexibility, and the ability to persuade. If it learns to focus and not get distracted by trifles, the result will be brilliant. The main stage of financial growth will begin in May-June. Money will come through a contact, deal or offer that seems too risky. But risk is the monkey's element. She will be able to do what others dare not do, and that is why she will get more. July and August will bring the first big results. This could be a win, a promotion, popularity, or recognition in your field. The monkey will begin to notice that people are listening to its opinion and seeking its advice. Its word will carry weight, and its influence will grow. But along with this will come envy. You can't show all your cards. 2026 will teach them the main thing. Luck loves silence. In love, the year will be explosive. For singles, a meeting that will turn their life upside down. It will be someone so unexpected that the monkey will not even understand at first that it is serious. But this connection will change everything. For those in relationships, the year will require a balance between freedom and responsibility. The monkey cannot be caged, but it is capable of being faithful if it feels trusted. Autumn will be a time of revelation. In September-October, the monkey will have a chance to rise higher than ever before. This could be a new business, partnership, or participation in an international project. The fire horse will enhance their charisma, and every word will carry weight. If they use this correctly, 2026 will be the start of a long era of success. In terms of finances, a sharp breakthroughs possible in the autumn. Money may come from several sources at once, but the main thing is to maintain discipline. The monkey often acts impulsively, and this year, that is dangerous. Everything must be controlled, because even large profits can melt away if you don't count the small things. In November-December, there will be a moment of rest. After the frantic pace of the year, the monkey will need to recover. This is not fatigue, but a moment of reflection. They will understand that true victory lies not only in money, but in the ability to enjoy their achievements. Health will require attention to routine. 2026 brings a lot of energy, but it needs to be directed correctly. Rest, sports, and short breaks between work are a must. Otherwise, the nervous system may become overloaded. This year will teach the monkey the main thing. Her mind is her wealth. If she knows how to control it, she owns everything. The fire horse gives the world speed, but only the monkey is able to use it. Where others get lost in the pace, it creates order out of chaos. At the end of December, it will see how far it has come, and it will understand that everything became possible not because of luck, but because of its own mind. 2026 will turn the monkey into an architect of reality, someone who does not just react to events, but controls them. The monkey is not afraid of the future. She plays with it. And this year, this game will be her triumph. 2026 will leave her at the top, smiling, confident, with new strength and understanding. She always wins when she believes in her own intellect. Rooster. For the rooster, 2026 is the stage on which its light will finally shine. The year of the fire horse will create conditions where only those with discipline and strategy will rise. And this is where the rooster will show what it is capable of. He has always been able to see the details, maintain order, and act decisively. And this year, these qualities will become invaluable. The beginning of the year will be abrupt. January and February will bring a sense of internal tension. The rooster will see that the time to act has come and that there is no more room for procrastination. His projects, ideas, and plans will all begin to demand implementation. And that is correct. The fire horse does not wait. It demands speed. but it is the rooster's discipline that will make him invincible amid the chaos. There will be a big change at work. 2026 will test how ready the rooster is to take on more. For some, it will be a new position. For others, a leadership role, and for the most daring, their own business. The rooster can no longer be part of someone else's system. He creates his own. His analytical mind and organizational skills will make him indispensable in any process. Financially, the year will start off stable, but the real breakthrough will come in the middle, between May and August. That is when new sources of income will open up. It could be a collaboration, an investment, or scaling up the business. The rooster will have a chance to earn much more than expected, but only if he does not get distracted. His main advantage in 2026 is precision. Everything he plans must be brought to perfection. This year will not forgive carelessness. If the rooster acts decisively, he will achieve results that exceed expectations. If he improvises without control, everything will fall apart. But this is where his strength lies. He knows that order breeds power. Spring will be a time for decisions. March and April will bring important meetings. The people he meets during this period will play a role in his future. It could be a partner, a mentor, or someone who will open the door to a new level of life. But he must look closely at their motives. Not all smiles are sincere. Summer will be a period of rapid growth. In June-July, an event will take place that will cement his status. It could be success at work, a big contract, or public recognition. The rooster will find himself in the spotlight, and this is no coincidence. His hard work, patience, and self-discipline will finally bear fruit. But with this will come temptation, a feeling of omnipotence. It is important to remember that the highest peaks require even greater caution. In love, 2026 will be a test of sincerity. Where relationships are genuine, they will grow stronger. Where there are differences, a moment of choice will come. Single roosters will meet someone who will capture their mind, not just their heart. It will be a union not of passion, but of deep understanding. Those who seek stability will be rewarded with a partner who will be a source of support. September-October will be a time of leadership. The rooster will become a leader not only in their profession, but also among their peers. Their advice, decisions, and even their presence will carry weight. But it is important to remember that true strength lies in the ability to delegate. 2026 will teach them to trust others and not take everything upon themselves. Financially, autumn will be fruitful. Debts will be repaid. Long projects will be completed, and profits from previous investments will appear. But it is worth avoiding big risks in November. It is better to save than to lose. 2026 rewards those who know how to wait. Health during this period will require attention to overwork. The rooster is prone to working beyond its limits, and this year there will be a lot of energy. But exhaustion can come unnoticed. It is important to alternate between tension and rest. Short trips, sports, and communing with nature will restore strength. The end of the year, December, will be a time of recognition. What began with struggle will end in peace. The rooster will see his efforts translated into concrete results: money, status, influence, respect. But most importantly, a sense of self-worth. Now he does not need proof. He knows who he is. 2026 will make the rooster an example of efficiency. People will talk about him as someone who knows how to bring ideas to life. His name will become a symbol of reliability, his actions, a benchmark for others. The firehorse gives speed, but only the rooster is capable of turning it into precision. This year will teach him the most important thing. Power is not about controlling others, but about controlling oneself. And when he realizes this, nothing will be able to stop him. The Rooster will not just win in 2026. He will create a system that will work even without him. And that is the true sign of a leader. Dog 2026 will be a year of awakening for the dog. Not because of turmoil or loss, but because of realization. The year of the fire horse will bring situations where a choice must be made between comfort and truth. And the dog will choose truth. Its nature does not allow it to follow the path of deception. This year will make it the voice of justice, stability, and honor. And that is what will lead it to success. The beginning of the year will be emotionally intense. January and February will bring up old issues, unresolved questions, and long-standing promises. The dog will feel that the time has come to put everything in its place. This period is like a spring clean, harsh but necessary. Anything that lacks a moral foundation will disappear, and with that, space will be freed up for what is real: people, deeds, opportunities. At work, the year will open a new phase. 2026 will show that the dog can no longer work where there are no values. Her conscience will become her guide. If it is engaged in a meaningful endeavor, success will be rapid. If it works only for money, luck will disappear. The fire horse loves those who are true to their principles, and the dog is just that. Financially, the first months of the year will be stable, but from March onwards, things will start to move quickly. Offers, deals, and projects will appear that suit her character: honest, understandable, and long-term. It is important not to rush. The dog has a habit of taking on too much, and this year it could become a problem. Her task is to cut out everything unnecessary. Spring will be a time to strengthen her position. In April-May, people who value responsibility will pay attention to her. An offer for a management position or important collaboration may come. And this is where the main quality of the year will manifest itself: the ability to trust herself. The dog often doubts her own worth, but 2026 will force her to see that she is irreplaceable. In the summer, June, July, August, a period of results will begin. This is the time when her patience and honesty will bring real dividends. All those who underestimated the dog will see that it wins not with speed, but with perseverance. Money will come steadily, not in a flood, but reliably. For those who are in business, expansion is possible. For employees, raises or bonuses. In love, the year will be honest and deep. For those in relationships, there will come a time when it will be necessary to speak openly. Old, unspoken issues will disappear. Relationships will either strengthen or end, painlessly, but forever. Single representatives of the sign will meet someone who values authenticity over appearances. It will be a union based on mutual respect and understanding. Autumn will be a time of renewal. September and October will bring events that will change the direction of life. There may be a move, a new job, a big project, or even a change of environment. The dog will enter a space where its honesty will be currency. And that is when it will realize that the year has not worked against it, but for it. Financially, autumn will be successful. Debts will be repaid, and profits from previous investments will come in. There may even be unexpected gifts or inheritance. But the main thing is stability. 2026 will teach her to manage resources, not just earn money. Her health will remain good if she does not accumulate stress. The dog often takes on other people's problems as her own, and this year she needs to learn to set boundaries. She is strong but not infinite. Sleep, rest, nature and moderation in everything, that is the formula for balance. Spiritually, this year will be a turning point. The dog will feel that its path has meaning. It will no longer doubt that goodness is strength, not weakness. Its determination will set an example. People will begin to turn to it for advice, trust, and support. It will become the one who maintains balance in a turbulent world. December will cement everything that has been achieved. The dog will enter the new year calm, confident, and with a clear conscience. Her reward is not just money or status, but the feeling that she is true to herself. 2026 will make her stronger than ever. This year will turn the dog into a symbol of honesty. She will learn to say yes only when she truly believes, and no without fear of loss. And that is what will bring her respect that cannot be bought. The dog does not seek fame, but 2026 will give her what she deserves: peace, stability, and faith in her own righteousness. And when the year ends, she will look back and see that all the battles she fought were necessary for one thing only: to remember who she is. Pig 2026 will be a year of peace, prosperity, and well-deserved rest for the pig after a long struggle. The fire horse does not bring storms. On the contrary, it brings rewards for past efforts. Where others rush into risks, the pig will find a happy medium, a job that brings satisfaction, relationships based on trust, and a life that finally has meaning. January and February will open the door to a new cycle. The first days of the year will bring news that will dispel doubts. If last year was full of uncertainty, now everything is falling into place. The pig will feel that it is back in control. Its main task is not to rush. 2026 will reward those who act wisely. In terms of finances, a period of growth will begin. As early as March, April, stable profits, salary increases, or new sources of income are possible. The fire horse stimulates economic activity, and the pig, who knows how to think rationally, will take advantage of this. The main thing is not to invest money in things that have no practical use. Her strength lies in her ability to see where the real value lies. Spring will be a time of calm development. No sudden changes, just steady growth. For those in business, this is a great time to expand. For employees, it is a chance to climb the career ladder. The pig acts slowly, but the results of its actions are always reliable. In June-July, the first wave of recognition will come. People will begin to notice her contribution, respect, and consistency. A promotion, new position, public approval, or even unexpected financial rewards are possible. This year gives her the opportunity to feel the true value of her work. Love in 2026 will be a source of peace. For those in relationships, this is a period of harmony. Old conflicts will disappear, replaced by a deeper understanding. For singles, this is a chance for a serious relationship that will bring stability. This is not a coincidence, but the logical conclusion of a long search. Summer will be a time to enjoy life. After many years of tension, the pig will allow herself to relax. This could be a trip, a change of scenery, renovations, home improvements, anything that creates a feeling of comfort. In 2026, comfort will be her reward. Autumn will bring a second wave of financial growth. September and October will bring income from unexpected sources, old projects, deals, even gratitude from people she once helped. Money will come easily, but the main thing is not to waste it on emotions. The fire horse encourages impulsive purchases, and the pig must keep herself under control. Health in 2026 will be stable if she does not overload her body. The pig is prone to overwork due to caring for others. Her main task is to learn to think about herself. Sleep, nutrition, walks, and rest are investments that will bring more than any deal. In September-October, a major breakthrough in their career is possible. This is a time when their authority will grow so much that even those who once doubted them will begin to listen. Their experience will become their main currency. In a spiritual sense, the year will bring inner peace. The pig will understand that you don't have to compete to be happy. She will learn to enjoy the moment, see beauty in the little things, and appreciate the simple things. And this is what will open up a new level of life. Not struggle, but harmony. The end of the year will be a time to take stock. In December, the pig will look back and see that 2026 gave her everything she dreamed of: stability, love, respect, and prosperity. But most importantly, it gave her peace of mind, which money cannot buy. 2026 will transform the pig into a symbol of wise prosperity. It will show that true strength lies in the ability to live without fuss, but with purpose. Its stability will set an example for others. The pig in the year of the fire horse does not seek noisy victories. She does not need to prove her worth. Life itself will confirm it. She will get everything she once lost and more. And when this year ends, she will understand that happiness is not a goal, but a state that she has created with her own hands.